I think that what happens when people say they can't afford your product or opportunity, you really haven't done a good enough job solving their problem yet. Because if they really felt like this was 100% the answer to what they've been looking for, they would find the money. And chances are that the entry point to your company is maybe even smaller than $500, right? So there's a couple of different stories and lines and things that you can do to connect with people, to connect with your prospects, and find scenarios for which they can come up with the money. Another thing that I like to do is help them get started, meaning they could get started with, gathering some of their friends and people that would like to purchase the product and kind of do it all at once, right? So they can receive their commission check before they have to pay for their product and so forth. So depending on how your company is set up, I know for sure that there is always a way. Right? I love the story of when, I can't remember if it's like Socrates or something, and he talks about whoever wants to be successful as much as they want to breathe will be successful. Right? So overcoming objections like this is really just a matter of asking the right questions, using the word of course, so that they feel like you're on their team and they're not like battling against you, right? So another thing that you're going to come up with is when people who are already on your team, right? So these are distributors or people who are in your business and they start saying, I'm not making enough money yet. I can't afford to keep doing the business. I can't afford to come to the events. I can't afford to, keep doing presentations or whatever it may be. I can't keep up my auto ship, right? This is a pretty common thing. So we're not just following up with people who were prospecting. We're actually following up with our current team members, right? So there's a story of a man, and this is what I like to share, because sometimes I don't think that people fully understand that this is a business. This is not a get-rich-quick. This is a real opportunity to create a legacy for your family, and that's not going to happen overnight. So one of the questions that I hear a lot is people will ask, like in the beginning, well, how much money did you make your first month? And for a lot of you, that's like, a lot of money. For a lot of you, it's like $12. Like, I don't know. I mean, it just depends, And so one response that you might have when you're first starting out is, well, I don't know yet. I'm still getting paid on it, right? Is anyone still getting paid from their very first month of business? Yeah. 7 years later, I don't know how much money I made in the first month. I'm still getting paid on that.